What are you digging for? Look at him, he froze like that. He froze with his finger in his nose.
The Francis Project.
It's good to see you there.
Thank you, sir. Good
Yeah,
to see you as well.
You look good, almost.
Thank you. Why are you all sunburned? Like you got hit by a windstorm or something?
No, it's called sun. Maybe you should go out in the sun once in a while, okay? You don't get.
I'm going to the beach again, bitch.
You can't go to the beach. You almost drowned.
The surf is up finally.
Yeah, but you're going to be down.
For quite some time. We finally had a tsunami, thanks to the tsunami, to give us some freaking good waves. Finally.
Yeah, but you can't ride them. So why are you out there? You got.
What do you mean I can't ride them? I boogie board very well.
You got dragged out by a 6'8" guy, and he started giving you mouth to mouth.
Female lifeguard gave me a little mouth to mouth. It was very short. It was nothing special. I mean, I didn't need her to start making out with me right away. I mean, she could have waited a while.
What do you mean nothing special? She was trying to save your life because you were drowning.
I was fine.
They don't do that to somebody that's fine. They don't start breathing into them.
Yeah, well, I know. Okay.
So you weren't fine. You were not fine. You were basically dragged out of the water. Probably.
You weren't there. I was the one that explained it to the other bozo.
Yeah, but they don't start just giving you mouth to mouth if you're fine. Okay, there's a reason why they do that, because you're drowning.
It was a quick one. It wasn't. I wasn't laying out like cold for a while.
How is it a quick one? What is the difference between a quick one and a long one? It's like I don't understand.
Pumps on the chest and a long kiss. I mean a long from her, and then it turned into a big kiss. But yeah, it was funny.
It was funny. It's not funny watching somebody almost drown. They're doing their job. They're trying.
Watching somebody almost drown, but it was the way it was. The way it was handled, and the way I calmly settled it with them.
Well, did they tell you never to come back again? This isn't
safe.
They didn't
for a minute. Never to come back again. They said, "Are you okay?" And they says, "I'll see you next week."
They didn't say see you next week. You think they want to give you mouth to mouth every week when you're going to be drowning? And I got a question for you. How many times were you in the water that day before they had to drag you out and breathe down your fat throat?
Oh, no.
So the first time you went out there, you almost drowned.
Yeah, first time I went out because I was in the water a while.
So the first time you were in the water that day, you almost drowned. That's not a good sign.
I was just getting out of the water from being in the water, and I tripped.
You tripped, and then they're giving you mouth. Look, everybody trips and falls at the beach, in the water, because it hits you and that stuff. But nobody's like giving. I don't see guys making out with guys for no reason. I mean, it's usually a reason.
It wasn't guys making out with guys. It was a big, tall female lifeguard.
How big?
That was a big, tall, fit woman, and I tripped. Sure? Huh?
How tall was she about?
Like 6'3", 6'8".
6'3", 6'8". Okay, there's a difference there. There's not many 6'8".
I know there's not many women that are that freaking big. No.
Yeah. Did she have a goatee like me?
No.
Okay, so you couldn't tell. And they got you out and they said, "Sir, you were okay. I don't know if you should be in here. You're going to hurt yourself."
No, they said, after she got done with the mouth-to-mouth matter, and the mouth-to-mouth turned into a make-out matter.
What? You were making out with her?
Yeah, right away. I mean, right as I woke up, more or less, it was like a knockout and then wake up.
Wait a minute. So you were knocked out.
I'm saying it like that, okay? Because when you got mouth to mouth, it's like being knocked out.
So you were
Okay,
unconscious at the
I wasn't
time when she was.
unconscious. I wasn't unconscious, but that's the feeling, the bodily feeling you get
That was
because
your soul leaving your body. Maybe that's what it was.
what are you trying to write a new song or something?
No, I'm just saying. It's like you're the one that's saying like you were basically dead in the water until this guy started making
There
out
was
with you.
not a
And next thing you know,
guy, dumbass.
it's a
There
six
were
foot
three.
eight.
There were three. Look, there were 5 lifeguards there. 4 of them were men. 1 was a female. The tall female one was the one that was sucking on my face,
Okay, and the other ones were in line behind that guy.
and the other ones were helping her help me to pull me out of the water and stuff. Yeah, okay. And more or
So
less,
you
the 4 of them were on the in the upper sand.
so you're telling me when you were tricked at the beach again. You were tricked once again.
What?
They tricked you.
Tricked?
Yeah, you tricked.
Tricked? Tricked
Tricked. Tricked.
or
Like
tripped?
when you went to Randy's office, but we're not going to get into that. But you were tricked by them, and next thing you know, they get making out with you on the beach and that stuff, and and you're playing
Not
dead.
they. Only she. One woman.
What did you?
One female, 4 males.
Okay,
The
but
three,
what?
3 males. Excuse
Why
me.
did it happen
One
so
female,
quick?
3 male. What?
Why did it happen so quick? Like you just said, "Hey, get off me! This is
No,
disgusting."
it
You
was
said.
she
What
breathed
about
into
that
me
guy?
like 3 times. One was to get the water out of my mouth, and the other 2 and then actually was like 1 to get the water out of my mouth.
One to get a
This
foot out.
second one was to get me to breathe, and the third one was a kiss.
Tom, he was dead on the
I
beach.
wasn't dead.
You had water in your mouth. You had to breathe again.
I was dead.
You were
Please.
you could have been dead for a
Oh, I
few.
could have been dead. Anybody could have been dead.
Yeah, anyone that was around you because you shouldn't be in the water.